I'm so sick of everyone saying Twilight is better than Harry Potter or Harry Potter is better than Twilight. Which one is seriously the best? Ariel via the AB inbox. I have an answer, a definitive, once and for all, never ever, seriously ever to be questioned answer. Not just an opinion, but a scientific, quantifiable, fact-based answer to the question, which is better, Twilight or Harry Potter? And here it is. Let's break this down into areas of dominance, and let's also start with some numbers, because as we know, numbers cannot lie. Movies, the critics, advantage, Harry Potter. Without a doubt, critical reception for the Harry Potter franchise, both books and films, has been much kinder compared with Twilight. If you look at Rotten Tomatoes, for example, which aggregates movie reviews, you'll see that every single Potter film has gotten generally fresh or positive feedback. No film has ever gained less than 77%. The highest aggregation is for Prisoner of Azkaban, which earned a very fresh 89%. Not so the two Twilight films we have so far, which have both been condemned as quite rotten numbers, science. Movies, the box office, advantage, Harry Potter. Analyzing that may not seem entirely fair. After all, we have only two Twilight films, with the third opening this week, and 5 Potters. But on average, the Harry Potter films do have an edge when it comes to revenue. Twilight grossed about $400 million around the world. In their sophomore story, New Moon, the people of Forks have grossed roughly $700 million. That's real nice until you see that the Harry Potter films are on average hovering closer to $1 billion. That's a lot of gold over at Gringotts. The books advantage Harry Potter. As for the books, well, let's single out one Potter book as an example. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban has received no reader reviews below 4 stars on Amazon. 0. None. But Twilight has garnered plenty of negative reviews from readers and critics alike. The reason? I have my own theories, including an insipid dormant of a heroine in writing that falls somewhere between a junior high school problem-solving bull and Twitter, but that's neither here nor there. Sales are no less telling. Per Wikipedia, the Harry Potter series has outsold the Twilight series by something like 4 to 1. That's 400 million copies versus an estimated 100 million, that is. Yes, the Potter series has more books, but still, it's a very big margin. Theme parks advantage Harry Potter. Does Twilight have a theme park? No, it does not. The stars advantage Twilight. Certainly we'd be remiss if we ignored the popularity of the actors in each franchise and the characters they play. Kristen Stewart continues to hold the #1 position on the IMDb star meter versus the easily just as talented but less high-profile threesome over at Hogwarts. And even though Robert Pattinson showed up in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire before his pale and sparkly days, Twilight has made him an undeniable and unrivaled 21st century heartthrob. No two ways around that. To my knowledge, also, there really isn't much of a market in Team Harry versus Team Draco's t-shirts. The verdict, Harry Potter is better. Our cousins over at Fandango ran a poll on this very topic, too. The question, which series had the more lasting impact on pop culture, Twilight or Harry Potter? Potter beat out Twilight by a ratio of about 60 to 40, which backs up my numbers too. The critics, the book sales, the box office, it all points in one direction. So which franchise is better? Looks like it's pretty clear who deserves the Quidditch Cup. Okay, I'm going to share my opinion since I have some very strong opinion. Movies? Well, problem with this is none of this information is factual, like, at all. Because the Harry Potter movies, well, there's like 3 more Harry Potter movies than there are Twilight movies. I mean, there's like 8 Harry Potter movies, and there's only 5 Twilight movies. Only 2 are out so far for Twilight. So that's not fair, because it's not even scientifically correct, really, because, since Twilight only has 2 movies out, yes, it has a much bigger fan base, but, I mean, with this whole thing, it hasn't had, like, time to just, you know, get this money, like, out, like, get money. I mean, but when Eclipse comes out, it's gonna go crazy. Books. Again, yes, again, there's more Harry Potter books. But once Breaking Dawn came out, I mean, everything went crazy. And then Breaking Dawn, the movie will come out, the movies, and it'll be awesome. I mean, seriously. And then movies in the box office, like the critics, Twilight has a way bigger fan base than Harry Potter does. And in the box office, there's only 2 Twilight films, and there's 5 Harry Potters. In the books, more Harry Potter books, but still, Twilight has a way bigger fan base, so just give it time. Theme parks, oh yay, Harry Potter is a theme park. Well, guess what? Twilight has an entire town. What's bigger, a theme park or a town? I'm gonna guess a town. The stars, okay, we can't lie there, because the Twilight stars are way bigger than the Harry Potter stars. The verdict, my verdict matters more than anyone else's. Twilight is better. Although, I want to hear yours. So what do you think? Do you think Harry Potter or Twilight is better? Let us know in the comments.